I
It's
feel they
because
feel different. They do the same thing, but they do it in different ways.
Yeah.
I've seen some nice ganks with like an Alistar. I think it was Hacker who actually achieved that. Where you go if you're on the top, I guess it's the purple team, and you actually come down. You're thinking top lane here. You come down through their bottom little behind their first turret that's there, and with the Alistar, you push him away from under his turret and get him caught up in the top or something of that sort.
Oh yeah, you can do that mid too. It's real good.
Yeah. You take a lot of damage in between them though from those turrets. Like if it's the problem with running Alistar in a
But
solo
it's an
queue game.
Alistar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think Alistar is doable to play against. If you pick someone like Cannon or something, he can't really gank that. But Nautilus can just press R, you can't dodge it, you will get knocked up, you will get hooked, and you'll die.
And there's a good quick question there. What counter invade formation do you prefer in like team game compared to Q?
Counter invade information. It depends on. Well, if you don't want the enemy team invading, it depends on your jungler. Like, if you have like an Alistar jungle, you just all stack up in the blue bush. So when they come in, you just CC them and you kill them all. But if you have something like a Nautilus, even though he has good CC, it's not quite the same AOE CC, and you might still lose that level 1 fight. In which case, you'll want to watch your entire jungle. You position one person by where the entrance to blue buff is, another by the bushes, one person in mid, one person by the wraith, and one person way at the bottom in the tri-bush by bottom. And that way you can watch every single pathway, and it's really hard to, invade a team that has that set up.
Or you can just watch your buff and go to their buff.
That
If
too.
you know they're going to invade.
That too.
In one match we were playing, there was in the one team there was a jungle Nautilus and a jungle Alistar at the same time, and they were trying to like cross to our blue and their blue at the same time, and it was kind of funny because it was 2v5 them at the same time. Kind of got owned.
Ouch. Yeah, that's another thing about Alistar. Alistar is definitely stronger than Nautilus at the early levels. Nautilus cannot, well, he can gank early, but if you gank before level 4, you're just putting yourself behind in the jungle. While Alistar can gank at level 2 easily and not fall behind at all. Nautilus definitely has worse jungle control.
Speaking of the invade formation, how do you feel about CV? Because I don't see it like that commonly used ever since they switched up the whole jungle round.
People at bottom lane are tending to get more aggressive summoners now, so they can score a kill or just get away from a gank now. So the CV duration is shorter and the cooldown is longer, so they won't really use that much anymore. And it just depends on the jungler, like at what time he's there most of the time, and most of the time you can just watch certain spots and you can just see them where they go.
Yeah, they should, after they buffed heal and stuff, and they nerfed CV and they buffed heal and stuff, they should buff CV back up to where it was, or like closer to where it was, because right now the cooldown's just too long. Like, it's useful, but it just doesn't compare to the other summoners because the cooldown's too long. You can't really use it as effectively. If they were to drop the cooldown a bit, you would see more, like, comparative between heal and exhaust and CV and all that stuff, but the cooldown's just too high right now.
What about which would be more effective for Heimerdinger, like turrets or rockets?
Wait, what about Heimerdinger?
He
Like,
said turrets.
Or rockets, like to max first.
Oh,
Rockets.
rockets. It's better poke. You just need like 1 point on turrets early, and you just use them to keep the enemy from hard engaging on you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I know that it goes up in mana cost the more that you input it by. I think it's 5 or 10, not quite sure.
Yeah,
So-
rockets. The reason you might really max rockets first is just because they do deal a ton of poke damage. Like, you're not gonna be able to get a kill in lane unless you max rockets.
And they have a pretty long range too, the rockets.
Oh yeah, though it's like 850 or something. It's
Stupid
ridiculous.
range.
Yeah.
It's kind of good for
Heimerdinger.
ganking if you leave it.
Oh yeah,
So if you're like mids gone bot, you can just like run up top and
yeah.
fire some rockets.
Yeah, Heimerdinger is really fun to kite with. If you can run in circles well, you could just keep hitting W, and the enemy will. You could like have 100 HP, and the enemy can be full. And if they're chasing you and you're faster than them, it literally they will never. That you could kill them easily just by shooting rockets at them every couple seconds.
I think the top 5 plays I've this week had a Heimerdinger set up 2 turrets inside of the dragon pit, and so their entire team just ran inside of the dragon pit to hide. So they had to run through the rockets to get in there, and yeah, they just won that team fight super easy because Heimerdinger's such a fucking troll. Excuse my language. I absolutely hate Heimerdinger.
Yeah.
He's really not that bad. Yeah, he can easily like be bursted down and killed. But I've gotten like a Yi who's been fed killed just for the fact that I put my turrets in a bush. He comes and sees me, and he goes in that bush, and I just stun him. So he's there doing absolutely nothing for quite a long time. Especially with that blind that he has.
If you're able to pull that kind of stuff off, it's kind of like playing Shaco. Like, if someone's really dumb enough to run into your bush that you have set up, like, they deserve to die to begin with.
Well, you know, like, that Fedi would have been able to kill me if I didn't have Zhonya's.
Right.
So it's like, he's stunned, and then Zhonya's. He's screwed. You know?
Still,
so I've
like,
seen that.
You never
I
run into a
once
bush.
played against an AP in Italy who put a bunch of traps in a circle around one area, and an enemy, I think it was an Ash, came running in and ran to the traps one by one and actually killed themselves on traps.
Do they actually stack?
Um,
Besides the
no-
debuff, of course.
the damage doesn't stack, but it will refresh every time you hit a new one. So they were just kind of lined up, and the Ash just kept walking on them. It was hilarious. But it was like literally they were lined up to Baron. So when the enemy team came running in, the Ash just stepped on every single one while they were trying to stop the Baron.
Oh, goodness.
There's some questions here on the chat there about Fiora. How do you guys feel about her?
She's strong against some matchups. She's really
Yeah.
strong against Ganon, actually.
Yeah, she's good, but the biggest issue I find with Fiora is that the enemy is that like when you try and join a team fight, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get CC'd once, and despite your ultimate, you're just going to get murdered. That just happens every time. Like no matter how
She's
good
like
your-
Darius in some way. Like she also has like no mobility in lane and gets ganked easily.
that too.
It's like cutting in the
Oh yeah,
window.
Yumeshi. What do you think of the new Swain changes?
Oh yeah, that's a big thing.
He's so
I don't-
strong now, top.
I don't play AP tops that like at all. Like I despise Vladimir. I'll play Kennen a little, but that's about it. But yeah, I hate Swain. The only reason I'll ever play Swain is if I'm against the Vladimir, because Swain just cracks on Vladimir.
Yeah.
But yeah,
With the new changes to his Q, he just got better against melee again. Like he was already good against melee, and now it's even better. And with this auto attack range increase by 20, so he's also stronger mid now.
I saw this Swain rush at depth cap, and literally, despite being squishy as can be, just didn't die. Still didn't die, just because, you know, the ultimate. Despite
Yeah,
rush.
like if you have no ignite against Swain, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah.
He gains so much health back, so much.
Yeah.
I know you don't play the AP top there that much, but they're asking if Akali is viable again. I haven't seen any much changes.
I still think
though.
she's viable.
Akali's viable, but I'd say she's stronger mid right now. Like, there's too many bruisers who can really wreck her top. Like, she can win some matchups, but she also loses a bunch. Like, if you're Akali versus Riven, you're not gonna survive at all.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Akali's fine middle. Actually, do you guys know about Void Boy's Akali ratio in ranked?
I haven't looked it up.
It's pretty ridiculous. I don't know what it is right now, but
Hold on, I'll
it
look it up.
it was really high at one point. Yeah, right now it's
69.4.
It's 43-19 right now. At one point it was 27-1. Yeah,
What?
27-1. His Akali ratio, and
That's pretty outrageous.
when he was not, I remember when he got his first loss. He was like 9-0 in ranked, and he was against me in mid lane as Akali, and I was Talon, and basically he went something like 23-4, and I went something like 21-9, and I managed to win that game. It was hilarious. But ever since then, I really hated Akali because his Akali was just so ridiculous, and I just hope they never rebuff her.
Oh, that's right. Boy isn't at MLG. He did not go. I can't
Oh.
remember why. Oh, he didn't go
Standing
because
school or something.
yeah, he's not going to Korea. I think that's why they brought X Hazard with them. Because he's
No,
gonna
he's
be-
going to Korea.
Oh,
but
he is going to
won't
Korea.
attend- yeah, but he won't attend.
You got X Hazard?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man, that's hilarious. X Hazard is. Well, if you ban Italy against him, you're not gonna have any problems.
I think they're getting ready for CLG EU versus TSM here. That should be a
Oh.
really good game.
Yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
be fun.
That'll be really exciting. I think we had someone else who wanted to come on. Charmander, did you have any other questions you wanted to ask or anything else you wanted to bring up?
Nothing much, nah.
Well, thank you very much for coming on. We'll definitely have a contest between the two people who volunteered to come on the show, and we'll give either one of you a RP card, okay?
So good.
Alright, thanks, man.
See ya.
See ya.
Look at him hiding in that jacket. Oh, we got a female in the room.
We do.
What?
No more cussing. There's a
Wow.
Hold on.
How did this...
Why do you guys invite all my friends?
Really? Why did you invite all your friends onto the show?
Yumashi knows everybody. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
Umashi
Your man
knows
hated
everybody. Don't troll me now, Umashi.
I would beat Yumashi at what? Top lane? Why do you say that?
Who's Wilford? Do you know that person as well?
He's from the community.
Oh, okay.
I know
I
everybody.
actually have him on Skype too as well if you ever want to throw him into the call. I'm pretty
Do
sure.
you want me to throw Wilford 1 into the call?
Wilford, would you like to join the call?
Can
I'm
I...
not 3K.
Actually, can we do that?
Nice.
Can we do a game, Yumashi versus this challenger Wilford 1? And then we
What?
can stream it?
He's saying me against him.
Oh, you against Wilford.
Not gonna work. Not gonna happen.
Oh, got it.
I
Got it.
don't want to embarrass Yumashi too much. That's fine.
You don't want to beat him down.
How about we play again? You can play whatever you want, Mill. I play Lux, and I kill you 5 times before 10 minutes or I lose.
Watch out. Watch
Okay,
out for those
I'm
level
staying
2
at
Lux
base.
kills.
I'm making sure it's not gonna happen. I'm staying at base.
You heard him
I'd
say
like
it.
to see you try that.
He's gonna kill you at level 2 no matter what. Those AD ruins. Better take some fucking armor, dude. It's too crazy. Oh god.
So where's this so-called female at?
I don't know. She's not answering. She actually just chickened out a second ago. She said, don't add me. Oh, okay. Never mind. Her internet is bad, so that's why.
Oh, you're in a hotel. Fancy.
Oh, you fancy, huh? In a hotel.
So we choose Yumachi's champ.
Yes, we choose. I bet even if we picked like Evelyn or something, he would still roll someone. He would still roll pretty hard.
One time I was playing Evelyn solo top in a normal, and the enemy team just happened to not have a jungler that game, and they had Pantheon Vladimir duo top against me playing Evelyn, and our jungler happened to be AFK as well, so I didn't get any ganks. So I hit level 6, and they're still level 4, and right when I hit level 6, I decided to try hard engaging on them, and I 1v2 a double kill on Vladimir and Pantheon as Evelyn.
She can ward. He's still on with that warding.
I think
So
Dom.
we have another person that would like to join though.
Yep. Let me go ahead and add him. And calling you Dom.
Dom, I see you on.
Let me change the scenes back. Hopefully it doesn't go crazy on
Bye.
us.
By the
Hello?
way, Dom, my RES for my Reddit has like 16 upvotes for you. I don't even know how that occurs. I don't even look at the usernames.
Really?
She can ward.
Yeah.
That's McMuffin Puffer's like saving grace for Evelyn. I believe like since the beginning of the show, it was like Evelyn is viable. She can ward.
I don't ward.
You don't ward.
I don't ward. Like literally, unless it's a competitive game, I don't ward. I don't ward in ranked.
Why is that?
It's too much gold, and it takes too much effort. It's too much time. I'm too busy fucking. I just don't ward.
So do
Oh,
you buy a
no, you don't
Wriggles
ward.
so that you have a free ward, or no?
If I do buy a Wriggles, I'll ward, but I don't generally buy Wriggles.
Even if you buy a Wriggles, you don't ward. That's how badass you are.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll go with that. Is it
I-
serious? Do you ward in solo
Yeah, I
queue?
would.
Yes, you ward. What a brave soul. Those wards.
It's
scared
why
to not ward.
it's why he's higher elo than me.
I tend to buy too many wards, and I end
Yeah,
up
no problem.
losing because of that. Like
I'll
no
come
one
back
else.
into lane with like 4 wards and
You can't bring too many wards, but every time you ward the tri-bush or river, they will just come through lane and you're still fucked.
yeah, I fucking hate lane ganks. Oh my god, bane of my life.
Sorry, one moment.
So, how about that Tryndamere?
Tryndamere. I hear Hacker has been trying to play him quite a bit recently. And we kind of trolled them. Snipes knows one of the Riot guys, and that's in the nerfing department. And he told Hacker, so I see you play Tryndamere quite a bit. Are there any sort of spots that you think that we can nerf him? And he just blew up. Like he's like, why are you gonna nerf him? And da 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 da. He just started panicking because he's playing Tryndamere quite a bit now. And for those of you guys who don't know who Hacker is, it's spelled H4 as in the number 4 CKERV2, and he's at I think 2.4K.
2. What? He was at like 2.6k the other day.
Oh, 2.6. I don't know. He's
Wait,
somewhere
wait.
up
Yeah,
there.
yeah, he's 2601.
He's cool. He's like way up there, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, Hacker's a good guy, and his Tryndamere is really nice.
I feel like it's his troll pick though. That's the way I feel. Like, even though he still does well as him, I don't know why. He just really backs up that Tryndamere.
Well, it's kind of in the same sense that I tell everybody that like. I actually tell everybody everything's OP, so that doesn't really work. Like Sona top, everyone, go play Sona top right now. It's just,
Sona
Yeah.
top?
And
80 Sona top or AP Sona top?
you go 80 Sona top. Like
80 Sona top.
I did. I was once doing a ranked 5s with a team. It was the first game, so I expected to get some crap team on the enemy team. So I played 80 Sona top for fun. Of course we're against Goose. Yeah, of course we're against Goose. Anyway, I first played there Vladimir. No problem.
Wow. Alrighty then.
Fair enough.
And then
80
we
Sona
just
top.
Horribly stomped.
The new broken.
You're such a trendsetter, man.
Yeah, you gotta tell me about this Yorick though, man. I really want to try this out because I played a Zingi's a Mumu build and I really liked it, but like you need a competent team to win it.
I can explain the concept. Well, first of all, Yorick's biggest problem is getting ganked. He can win any lane no matter what, basically, but if he gets ganked too easily and if he gets ganked, he can be shut down. So, I run full movement speed, everything in runes and masteries, just to make sure I can't get ganked. And then I also rush boots of swiftness because that
Wait.
takes movement speed up to like
Movement
4.
speed, runes, and masteries like every slot.
Yes,
You're kidding, right?
as much as possible.
And boots of swiftness.
And boots of swiftness, that gives you 450 movement speed.
So you're not trolling like movement speed. Wait, there are no movement speed reds.
No, but there are quints.
Okay, All right, so I'm taking notes, by the way. Movement speed Quinn.
Is possible. You have to be ungankable. If the enemy Shyvana shows up, you have to outrun her while she has her W up.
So 021-9 and movement speed Quinns. All right.
And for skill order, you take E at level. Well, depending on what you're doing, you generally take E at level 1, and you max E first with 1 point in W, and then you max Q second. Take your ultimate whenever possible. You max Q second because it gives 35% movement speed when you use it at rank 5. So, and it's spammable. The cooldown lowers, so you can actually spam it non-stop and have a constant 530 movement speed. So you can actually outrun a cannon by just spamming Q on him.
That sounds pretty legit, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. And for items, I despise Mana Moon because it forces you to build squishy when generally you need to build bulky at top lane. So that's why I build the Glacial Shroud. And then I build Trinity Force because the spamability of Yorick's Q is just OP and you can just deal tons of damage. Sheen first, naturally. For the
Quote
man.
unquote freak, tons of damage right there.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And from there I just say, like, after the Trinity Force, just build tanky AP items. Abyssal and Loda. Make your W deal lots of damage. Hell, you can build a Death Cap if you want. Quite fun.
That sounds so crazy. Like, sounds so crazy. But I'm definitely gonna have to try it. Like, after I saw Ziggy, I was like, all right, well that's unconventional, but it works. Like 80% of the time, it works for him. As long as the team isn't full retard. So I tried it. It was amazing. So I gotta try this before I give my judgment.
Lichbane Ziggs takes towers as fast as Nasus does. It's crazy.
Sounds about right.
And it looks like Masha, you have another person there trolling with you. Raw Cape. I'm assuming that's your wife or your GF.
Yeah, that is my wife.
She sounds very kinky.
Brock is very. I love him. Yes, I love him with all my heart. You see, the thing about Brock though is he looks like Brock from Pokemon. His name isn't actually Brock. We just nicknamed him that because he does literally look like Brock from Pokemon. Even his eyes are shut, and he has the square head. It's just scary how much he looks like Brock.
And the spiky black
It's
hair.
like what a normal person sees and what Brock freaking sees.
Exactly.
You see?
Yes, the blackness. The blackness is perfect.
Like, is it Sirius's first camera with us? What happened, man? You went into darkness.
I have no clue, dude. It's just getting dark outside, so...
No, what happened? I just really noticed.
Light just disappeared from your room.
Shall I turn on the lights?
Looks like we're watching a black and white video.
This is the part where the killer comes from behind. Watch.
And he's not gonna smile.
Oh,
Oh, it's amazing. Let there be light.
You
I
need to
like
watch
the
more
pose.
dramatically. That was not dramatic enough.
No clap on lights.
Yeah.
And I like how he rolled to the lights. He just
Easy.
didn't get up, you know. He just like rolled to the lights.
When he was rolling away, I was like, "Is his headphone like? Are you wearing wireless headsets?"
What? No,
Are you-
man. I just had it in my hand.
Oh, okay.
It's corded all the way there.
That's a pretty long cord. I was just thinking about it. I was like, he's
Yeah,
gonna
it's pretty
choke.
long.
He's gonna choke. Oh, mine's not even that long. It's like, and my computer's like right next to me. And this is
I
as far as it
can't
goes.
even stand up. If I stand up, my headset goes flying off. But
And
then
for
again,
those-
I am 6'5", so that's understandable.
Oh, see, that's the problem. Yeah, I'm just like 5'10". I'm good. I'm a normal person. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Not some freakazoid giant Nimashi.
Just want to let those know that are just barely joining the thing. This is just like us chilling out afterwards. It's not, the talk that we had.
Yeah,
before,
this is pretty much
you know?
like an after show, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. We kind of didn't we just transitioned. You
Yes.
know.
Sorry about that. We didn't really go over it. I guess Dom, is there anything that you wanted to talk about specifically with Yumashi, and is it serious?
Well, it's kind of a more standard top laner, but I main Aurelia, so I was kind of wondering what
Oh,
you
man.
think about
hate you.
all the most recent nerfs and buffs to her.
They hate
Like-
they hate you, man.
I
That's
hate you.
it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
Well, we kind of went over this already, but she still needs about 20 more nerfs before
Oh,
she's balanced.
No, I don't want to see another nerf.
Yeah, thank you, Dom. I agree with you. I think Aurelia is fine where she is. And I asked this question
Yeah,
earlier
she
was,
is.
is she balanced or is she still overpowered? And I agree. I think she's fine where she's at now.
Hey, we're getting complaints about no strippers in chat. Soki, strip.
What do you think I just tried to do? You guys didn't pay attention. You didn't pay attention.
Oh, no, I mean, do it. Chop, chop.
You have to do-
Gosh,
like,
Soki, you're like the worst stripper ever.
I'm sorry.
No girls on talking because
It's because if I stand up, my ass like covers the whole camp, so I want to make sure that you guys can still see me.
oh.
Like, oh my god. And Raw Cave kind of turned this into a huge sexual stuff.
Oh,
You
he
know?
does that to everything. Like, literally, we have this Skype combo with like 9 people or something. Me, him, 7 other people. And every conversation when he's not on is pretty normal. Every conversation when he is on, oh, sexual.
That's sucky.
Why no multiple callers? I could do that. I haven't actually set it up yet. If everybody's willing to bear with me, I can at least get 1 or 2 more callers on. Just give me a moment.
Again, this is like a chill out after show party right now.
Yeah, let's make this a chill out after show party. Let's see how many.
We can always cut that into. We can always cut that in like
Alright.
half. You know?
So he's kind of mad at me, so I'm just gonna apologize. If you wanna say something nice about Rock Cape, he's 1400 elo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
I don't actually know what elo he is.
Oh,
I think
and by the way, how many RP cards do you have left? 4?
I have
1 or
2
2?
left. I have 2
7?
left.
7?
No, I gave away
Yeah.
3.
I've been advertising 7.
We had 2 questions.
7. I was thinking 10. You said $100, right?
20.
What?